Hey, my friend, how are you? It's Matias, and welcome to my video today. I'm not exactly sure if you're on YouTube, if you're on my blog. If you're on YouTube, take a moment, look underneath the video, go to the description box, open it up. You might have to click a little tab to make the description a little longer. Click on the first link there and go to my blog. The reason I want you to go to my blog is because I want you to read the blog posts that I created around this video, which has to do about MLM leadership secrets. So if you're on YouTube, take a moment, go to the description, click on the link to my blog, and go ahead and read. Now, if you're on my blog, I've given you specific instructions to watch this video, so I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. So let's begin. As you can see, throughout my blog posts, we spoke about, imagining waking yourself up in the morning and being in your home, being in your dream house, being in your dream office, whatever it is that you desire to create in this industry of direct sales, network marketing. I want you to just put yourself in that state of mind real quick. And I want you to kind of go back through the blog post as you're watching this, kind of scroll through. You can still hear me, right? And I want you to realize that I used to have that same thinking. I used to have this naive, ignorant, immature thinking that people out in the industry were purposely keeping things away from my growth. And what I quickly realized that it's not how it actually goes down. What happens is, as you develop as a person, as you get better at generating leads, prospecting, talking to people, speaking in front of groups, recruiting, whatever it is specifically that you must do to make your business move forward, you're going to go through some different phases. Usually the first phase of direct sales is, most importantly, learn how to generate leads and communicating with people and getting them into the business. That's your first priority. From there, you're going to go into your second and third phases, which is, how do you build people up? How do you not only get them on a product, but how do you build them up emotionally, right? That may be phase two. Phase three may be speaking in larger groups where your team now begins to grow and you're going from 2 or 3 people type of meetings and you're going into 50 people on the webinar to 100 people on your Super Saturdays. Whatever the case may be, you're going to go through different phases. During those different phases, you're going to receive the information you need. See, we all want to absorb as much as we can from the very beginning, right? We want this perfect little scenario. We want this perfect little box, and we want to be able to kind of tiptoe into this box, open the door, and just have everything laid out perfectly for us. The reality is, it doesn't work like that in the entrepreneur world. If it did, then there would be a lot more entrepreneurs and less employees out there. But the key and the obstacle you will face in entrepreneurship, direct sales, networking is there is no perfect box. There is no perfect scenario. So you must be willing to go through the phases. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4. You must be willing and accepting of the new habits, the new skills, the new routines, the new rituals that you must develop in order to create any kind of success. If you're looking for your first $50,000, your first $100,000, your first $200,000, your first $500,000, your first $1 million, it takes a certain person, a certain set of beliefs, a certain set of skills, and a certain method of daily operation, a daily method of operation where you are consistently doing the same things over and over and over and over again, right? So is there MLM leadership secrets out there? No, there isn't actually. There is really no secret to anything out there. It's just you'll receive the information when you are ready to receive that information, right? You've probably been on my blog. You've probably been reading and kind of noticing some of the stuff I do, and you're now going into that phase where you're now coming to the internet and you're either researching your company, you're researching other methods of generating more leads outside your warm market. Now, I want to disclose something real quick since I got your attention now. The online world and the offline world sync very, very well. The biggest obstacle when it comes to the internet is not getting distracted with a bunch of different types of shiny objects out there that make it seem like you just push a button, all of a sudden all this money comes out of your computer. If that were the case, all of us would be retired, hanging out, sipping on, coconuts in our favorite islands of the world. But it just doesn't work like that. There's actually some habits or some skills or some discipline that must go in to your daily efforts to make your business move. So don't get yourself distracted with shiny objects. Don't get yourself distracted with a bunch of systems. If you're set in stone in your network marketing company, or maybe you're looking for a company, maybe you're looking for different leadership, I don't know exactly where you're at, be aware of those things, number one. Number two, going back to MLM Leadership Secrets, like I said, there is no secrets out there. The information will always arrive when the student is ready. There's always a saying, when the student is ready, the coach appears. When the student is ready, the coach appears. And I've hired different types of coaches. I have a life coach, I have a marketing coach, I have a copywriting coach, and I didn't have all those things when I first started, but as I made more money, I continuously reinvested into certain areas to develop more skills, because I knew that being in this business since I was 18, being 25 now, I still have another 30, 40, 50, 60, maybe 70 years of doing networking and being involved in the internet, and this is my passion, this is my career, this is what I'll do to my last breath, and I promise you that. I'll take that to the bank, and I'll take that to my graveside. This is the only thing I imagine and dream of doing, which is, it wasn't the internet first, it was just networking, right? Building a huge team, be a number one earner, and I'm on my way to creating those kind of goals. And then the internet came about when I ran out of friends and family and had to figure out a way to generate more leads and prospect more people. And I began to harness the internet back in 2007, and I've sponsored hundreds of people through the internet. But I've done it in a very clean, simple, authentic, genuine way, where I'm not out there writing any bad reviews on companies. I'm not out there poaching at different companies and different leaders out there. All my training, all my information has to do with the industry. So to answer your question, you've come to my blog post today, you want to know if there's MLM Leadership Secrets. I put by the whistleblower because I thought it'd be funny with everything going on in the media with Snowden and NSA and all that kind of stuff. I just thought that why not put it in there, be catchy, but I'm not a whistleblower. I'm just telling you how it is. I'm being honest and straightforward with my information, and you'll see through my blog posts that I keep things as straight as an arrow as I could be. If I was an Indian, I don't want to shoot crooked arrows. I want to shoot straight arrows, okay? So anyways, my friends, welcome to my blog. My name is Matias. Welcome to the journey of direct sales network marketing. If you're here to stay, you're here to create a career, you're here to create a residual lifetime type of income, leave a legacy for your wife, your kids, your kids' kids. This is the best business in the world, not only in the United States, but we're now globally. I mean, there's over 90 million people globally involved in network marketing. It's only going to grow. It's only going to keep getting bigger. I mean, we're now going into like South America. We're going to Asian markets, South Africa. We're going up north into Canada. We're going into like Ireland, Europe. I mean, it's just growing by the masses. So you're in the right place at the right time. Focus on your skills. Focus on one deal. Find a mentor. Find some coaches. Focus. Learn. If you're working a 9 to 5, do it part-time. If you're on unemployment, you have some retirement, or your other half takes care of you, focus full-time. Split up your day, maybe 6 hours one day, 8 hours one day, 6 hours one day, 8 hours one day. I mean, you just got to be focused 100% in your business. So, and one last thing. Now, below this video, I want you to subscribe to my 7-day bootcamp. It's a bootcamp that I created a couple years ago, and I've continuously been refreshing it with information and updates, tips, and techniques. It's a newsletter plus some videos where I go into some of the stuff I do with blogs and videos and how I use pretty much 99% of everything I do on the internet is absolutely free. Now, there are paid advertising stuff. I'm not a big fan of that. Paid advertising mixed with network marketing for me hasn't always been the most successful. Free marketing, articles, videos, blogs, social media, Craigslist, all that kind of stuff has been very, very effective. It's a low cost, high response, high profitability when you sponsor people into your business, so you can maintain your activities and continue to grow at a very nice pace. So below this video, I want you to subscribe to my bootcamp, and if for whatever reason you missed that, to the left of this video, I want you to listen to some of the testimonials of some of the more successful students that I've had over the last couple of years that I've coached and mentored on a personal basis. None of them are actually part of my direct sales company. They're in different companies that I've helped and matured and gave them some experience and some value and some guidance like you may be looking for right now. And just above that, you can subscribe to a newsletter as well. So anyways, welcome to my blog. I appreciate you and I appreciate your time. Speak soon. Bye-bye.